Okay, so now I want to talk about Trey Lance. The Trey Lance era has officially begun for the San Francisco 49ers. Several years ago, the 49ers were led by guys like Alex Smith, Colin Kaepernick, Jimmy Garoppolo. Now they've transitioned to Trey Lance. And let me just tell you something right now, people. You better get ready for what I'm about to say because there's a lot of bold statements I'm going to make. Trey Lance is going to be the best San Francisco 49ers starting quarterback since Steve Young. I believe in Trey Lance as a talent, people. The arm strength is off the charts. He has all the tools to consistently be an accurate quarterback in the NFL. The way Trey Lance carries himself, his demeanor, his leadership qualities, I believe they are all there. I believe this guy has some special stuff to him. There is an it factor to him that I like. He has the mobility to be very good. He has great size. He checks all the physical tools boxes, people. From a physically gifted perspective, he's really talented. Now, I will say Trey Lance is a very inexperienced quarterback. The 49ers will need to be patient with this guy. However, I will say the 49ers roster is more than good enough to overcome Trey Lance's growing pains just because they have an elite defense. They have a great running game. They have great wide receivers for Trey Lance to throw to. They have an unbelievable coaching staff. Everything is put in place for Trey Lance to succeed. And I believe the 49ers at times, at least while Trey Lance is learning and growing and going through some growing pains, they can overcome some of those things and win in spite of Trey Lance, at least the first couple starts, that he gets under his belt, the same way that at times they won in spite of Jimmy Garoppolo. Folks, Jimmy Garoppolo got the 49ers to a Super Bowl. I get that. But Jimmy Garoppolo was along for the ride. The difference between Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo is Trey Lance can be the reason why the 49ers win a Super Bowl, whereas Jimmy Garoppolo was a big reason why the 49ers did not win a Super Bowl when they went against Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl a couple of years ago. People have to ask this question. Why did the 49ers actually trade for Trey Lance? Because they were winning with Jimmy Garoppolo. They got to a Super Bowl with Jimmy Garoppolo. The team seemed to like Jimmy Garoppolo as a quarterback. They liked his leadership qualities. He won them games. Why did the 49ers trade him away? They traded Jimmy Garoppolo away because deep down, they know that they peaked with Jimmy Garoppolo. The 49ers, at least. They know they have peaked with Jimmy Garoppolo, and they need that one quarterback to take them over the top. Very similar to how the Kansas City Chiefs recognized, hey, we could win a lot of games with Alex Smith, but we're probably not going to win a Super Bowl with that guy because he's a game manager that's good in the regular season, but when the moment shines the brightest, he's not that guy. Trey Lance is going to be the San Francisco 49ers version of Patrick Mahomes. Now, let me be very clear. Trey Lance, more than likely, is not going to be Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes right now, to me, is the best quarterback in the entire NFL, and he has a chance to go down as a top 5 quarterback to ever play the game of football. I don't think Trey Lance is going to quite reach that level, people. But here's the thing. Very similar to Trey Lance, Patrick Mahomes walked into a situation when he was drafted where the team that he landed with had everything to win a Super Bowl except the starting quarterback. Alex Smith was good, but he's not a Super Bowl winning quarterback. He's a game manager. Jimmy Garoppolo for the 49ers was a game manager. The 49ers are now going from game manager to potentially legitimate franchise-changing quarterback in Trey Lance. The very same way the Kansas City Chiefs went from Alex Smith to a game-changing, legitimate franchise quarterback in Patrick Mahomes that eventually won them a Super Bowl. I don't think it's a matter of if the 49ers win a Super Bowl with Trey Lance. It's a matter of when they're going to win a Super Bowl with Trey Lance. Because we've seen not so great quarterbacks win Super Bowls in the past, people. Have you ever heard of Trent Dilfer? Have you ever heard of Nick Foles, people? Was Joe Flacco ever considered an elite quarterback? The point is, you don't have to have an elite quarterback to win a Super Bowl. However, it just makes your job a lot harder as a coach if you don't have that legitimate franchise-changing guy. However, Trey Lance can be that guy. I understand that he did not start a whole lot of games in college, but from a talent perspective, I'm telling you guys, when you turn on that film, Trey Lance checks every box from a talent perspective. I believe it. Once he gets more experience, he will become a great quarterback. The 49ers will do everything in their power to put this guy in a situation to succeed, and I believe Trey Lance is indeed the 49ers version of Patrick Mahomes.